Hey guys, it's Rose, and this week we are talking about our favorite author. I was really going through all my books, and my favorite author is three of them. So I couldn't really choose between them because they're all very good. My first favorite author was Scott Cunningham, and the first book I bought from him was A Guide for a Solitary Practitioner. But I wanted to show you guys, and I was looking for it, but then I remembered that I lent out that book to a friend of me who was really interested in being a Wicca, and so I just lent it out, and I still didn't got it back. So I'm gonna call her tonight. The second book that I got from him was A Further Guide for the Solitary Practitioner, and it's the big title is Living Wicca. Um, he really goes in a lot of details in this book, and he's just amazing because my native language isn't English, and I remember the first time that I read his book, like the guide for a solitary practitioner, so the number one. I was really struggling a little bit, but a year later I reread it again, and to be honest, the way that he uses English, it's pretty easy to understand. Um, and just how he words things, it really connects with how I see things. So he really has the same vision on things that I do. So that's very like it helps to learn things if you're both on the same side. So other than the Living Wicca, I also have Dreaming the Divine. I don't really do a lot with this book, but it was interesting to read because he goes into all the pantheons and the cities where they used to do dream magic. So I like the book, but I don't really work with it that much. And then you also have Earth Power. He goes into, let me see. Uh, yeah, it's about Earth Power. I can't find. Oh, here. So he goes through the basics, elemental magic, and natural magic, and how do you do mirror magic, tree magic, candle magic, stone magic, and so on. So a really good book to try. Um, my other favorite author is Christopher Bentek. He goes more into to make your own temple. So in the first book, The Inner Temple, it's really about how to meditate, how to visualize, and he has amazing exercises. Because before I did those exercises, I was really struggling with meditation, visualization, and to really find your inner temple where you can do all your energy work. But he really explains step by step how to do those things, and it really helped me so much further in my practice. And I will show you. So he gives just chapters with information, and after those you have like a section with homework and exercises, like exercise 1, and he really helps you to like initiate to the book. He has a ritual for it, and I just really love his work. And then after that book, he has the outer temple of witchcraft, and then he goes more into the outer, like it says, the outer temple. So first you go inwards and then you go outwards, and what you learn inwards you manifest in the real physical world. Like you learn how to work with elements and so on and so on. I didn't finish this book yet, I'm still studying from it, but it really helped me grow so much. It's amazing. And then the last one is Skye Alexander. I only have one book from her. It's this one. So it's Your Complete Guide to Creating Your Own Book of Shadows. I just love how the book feels. That's the first reason why I bought this book. I was feeling it. I was like, oh my God, I want it. So she has a lot of like charts in it that you can use in your Book of Shadows, and she gives a lot of information how to start and so on. And I didn't really use a lot of information from it, but I will, because now in my Book of Shadows I am working with the Sabbats more, and I'm making those pages and from my moon phases. But there will be a lot of information from that book in my Book of Shadows, like the information that I will use in the future. So yeah, my first favorite author was Scott Cunningham. He really helped me through the struggle of figuring out what I wanted to do, how I would do it, and then Christopher Penczak, I don't know how to say his name, he really helped me to go even deeper into it. And Skye Alexander has a lot of cute books with a lot good information and correspondences. So I will buy more books from her. I'm pretty sure about that. So that's it for me. If you have favorite authors, or if you have something like, oh, I have a good book for you, share with me, post it below, and I will comment as soon as I can. I wish you all a very, very good weekend and many blessings.